Hey guys, Micah Leao here doing another Imarketslive video about the IML bounce back strategy, or the alerts or signal, whatever you want to call it, right? All I gotta say, it's so simple to use. That's why I'm so excited. And I'm excited every day because I see a lot of new people just winning, right? So ever since I've been using this product, it's just been crushing it every day. Keeps you out of bad trades because of the criteria. So it's a certain algorithm. I don't know how they get the alerts, but if you just follow the 3 simple rules, you can use this. So before we go, income disclaimer: your past profits will not guarantee your future profits. We don't know how people trade, so we cannot guarantee future profits because, you know, some are risky, some, you know, have a little greed, and I gotta admit, I had greed when I first started. So, you know, we can't guarantee anything, but I want to show you how much success it is having with some old, some new people. And it's like a breath of fresh air with Forex, right? When I first started into Forex and I didn't have this, I was all over the place, right? I was all over the place. It took me a long time to learn, but with this, they put this in 3 simple steps. Again, a new person just can come in and follow these 3 steps and just crush it in the markets. Then they can start learning little by little. So everybody that partners with me, and please like and subscribe. And if you do want to partner with me, the link will be in the description. When people do partner with me, this is the first thing I'm going to teach them. Out of everything else, I'm going to spend 1 week, right? We're going to spend 1 week, and you're going to show me your entries. You're going to screenshot it, and I'm going to tell you if it's okay. 1 week, and the ending of the second week, you should already be crushing it because it's so simple to do, right? And then my first goal is for you to be in profit. So within your first month, I want to take you from 0 to at least paying for your IML monthly subscription, if not more. But again, I can't guarantee that income because I don't know how well you'll follow directions. So let's go through this. And the first thing I want to do is take you into our group. So let's start from the top. And when you partner with me, you'll get access to this group. So Lynette, she traded USD CHF, Euro odd. Matthew is 2 for 2. You see Michael, 40 pips. Ryan, 51 pips, caught today in Euro odd. Sorry, guys. And, you know, I put this post in there, right? Some people worry about their monthly subscription, but I just paid for mine today thanks to Bounce. It's supposed to bounce back. If I can, everyone in this group can. Why? Because we're taking the same trades. So if I can pay for my monthly subscription off of one or 2 trades, anybody in this group can, because they have access to the same thing I have. Okay? Argo, you're on. Carlos, 40 pips. And the great thing about partnering with me is Steven Lindor is actually our group leader. So he's one of the master traders and the mastermind behind this bounce back strategy. So he comes and does training for us, you know, during the week. And he's in our group, and he's a very knowledgeable 6-7 figure trader. And he's just amazing. In the group that I am with, there's so much possibilities. It opened my mind to different style of trading, but they're very, very good. Let me see. Again, Euro odd, people are mocking up their charts. $35 pips for Michael. 51 pips for, I don't want to pronounce that name. And that's me in my screenshot. So you can see that everybody's been gaining from 35 to about 50 pips on just this one trade, and that's powerful. And I'm going to show you why, right? I'm going to show you why. 30 to 50 pips on one trade. So here we got the bounce back, Euro odd, called on the 1 hour time frame. And I'm just going to go over the criteria with you real quick. And again, there's only 3. So Euro odd, 1 hour, and we're looking for a sell. So because it's in a sell, and because we're looking for a sell, that means it has to be in a buy, right, at that point in time. So the price, here we go. So it is in the buy. We established that. First criteria, 1 hour, establish the buy in that time frame. And sure enough, it was a buy. Sorry, let me remove all this. So we drop down 2 time frames and we connect the dots. So let's get the price where it was at. 158861. That's where the alert came out, 158861. So the trade probably came out right on this candle. And let's go get my entry. My entry for this trade was, sorry. Oh, this is my demo account. Let me go to my entry for this trade was, you're on 158705. 158705. Let's go back. My entry. Let's change the color to green. 58705. That was my entry. So price was called around here. So you wouldn't see from here all the way to the right. So you'd only see from here, right? So part of the first criteria. Again, the first is our time frame, establish the trend. So because we're looking for a sell, it has to be in the buy. Part 2 of the first criteria, drop down 2 time frames. So we dropped from the 1 hour to the 15 minute. And this is what we see. Now, let me explain to you a little bit of how the market goes. And you're going to learn a lot of this when you start learning, right? The market creates higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And when it's on the sell, it's lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. So this is an example. So the market went here, came here, and made a high. So this is a high. And this is a low, right? So the market shot up and it made a higher high. And it's a higher high because this was the previous high. So it's a higher high. So when it comes down, this is a lower low. A higher low because it's higher than this. Same thing, right? Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, and then it reversed, right? Okay. So because you wouldn't see all of this here, you wouldn't see all of this here, we only can work what we see here on when the alert comes out. So we're going to connect the dots now. Okay. So here we go. We're going to connect the dots on all the lower lows. So lower low, lower low, lower low, a higher low, sorry. Okay. There we go. Because again, it was called here. So this is the only thing we would see. Now we're going to play connect the dots. All you're going to do is take a trend line and you're going to connect these dots as best as possible. Right? So that's what you would have seen. Just that, because remember, from here on, we wouldn't have seen anything. So that's the best way to draw it. Okay, now that's the first criteria. Establish the trend, drop down 2 time frames, and draw your trend line. Second criteria, you need to wait for price to break. So all these candles, right when it crosses and breaks this trend line, that confirms a possible entry. Now the third thing that has to happen in order for you to take your entry is, if you get this break, you also have to look at the MACD. And the MACD consists of 3 things. A MACD line and a signal line, which is this blue and orange, and then a histogram, which is this green, red, it turns green, red, right? So when it crosses over the 0 line, and there's a 0 line in here, right? It's right there. You see 0, 0, 0, 0. Once both of these cross in the downward direction, because you're looking for a sell, that will be your entry. So as you can see, we got both crosses right here. right here. Remember, my entry was about right here, right, from what I saw. So if I dropped to the 5-minute for my entry, that's just me, right? So boom, right here. So now we can take it from my entry. It shot up. Oh, let me show you the stop loss. So stop loss would have been above the previous high, which would have been that. Now let's go measure. It went 72 pips in profit. Euro odd. Okay, that's just today's trade, right? Okay, let's go do Euro USD. Euro USD I already got, so you can see the market already reversed back up, but you got the break, and then you got the break here. So that would have been about 40 pips. But if you're new to it, once you see the market shot up, you would have got out. So let's be realistic and go 23. Okay, so that's 23. Okay, NZD USD. You got your break right here, and it broke back here. So that would have been the trade. This would have been the entry. About 60 pips, right? 60 pips. So let's go calculate that. And I already did. So it's actually 146. 23 plus 72. Sorry, it's 155. 155 pips gained. Okay. So essentially, pips are like points. I'll just keep it simple. Pips are like points. Every time a point moves, you gain. So, say we were trading at 0.01, and everybody will start with a different account size, but say you're basing this off a $500 account, right? So you start with 500, which is the normal for what we see people do. And just off yesterday and today, you gained 155 pips. So, at 0.01, that'll be about 15 bucks. At 0.10, that'll be about 155. At 1.0, that'll have been about $1,550. Just off 3 trades. So let's take the median of that, right? Say you was trading at 0.10 at $155. Off 3 trades, you just made your IML membership. Well, we give or take $20, $30, right? But $150, you just made your IML membership. You just paid for it, right? And again, there's 20 trading days in a month, right? So this is just one day. So say you did $75 a day. It's just 75. 75 times 20 days. That's an extra $1,500 a month, right? Just making $75 using a simple to use 3-step system that will make you profits. And again, past profits do not guarantee future profits, but as you can see, all the results that people are getting, and again, 4 out of the 5 trades already hit for this week, and we still got 1 pending. That's unbelievable. I've never seen that before. I've never seen something so easy that a new person can come in and start winning. I've never seen it, right? So that's basically all you got to do, right? Establish your time frame, draw your trend line, break of the trend line, break of the histogram, and we're in. And I hope you guys are excited about it, because you guys are going to keep seeing this from me because it's so easy. And this is what, when I bring people in to learn, this is the first thing I'm going to teach them, because 1, it should take you only about a week, 2 weeks max to learn 3 steps, right? And I'm going to want people who join with me to send me screenshots of how they drew their trend line, how they drew their dots, and because I want to make sure within a week or 2, I want you guys rolling with bounce back alone. After you perfect bounce back, then you can start learning slowly. But we want to make your at least membership or more in your first month, and that's just my goal. Hopefully more, right? But again, we don't know how disciplined people are. We don't know if you're going to follow directions, but 3-step criteria shouldn't be too hard. Again, if you want to partner with me, the link will be in the description. Please like and subscribe to this video because you're going to get more bounce back and you can follow the bounce back journey. Again, I hope this was very informative. Until the next video, aloha, stay blessed.